God is the author and creator of covenants. It was a binding agreement that he entered into with his people. It is a rich biblical concept to describe how God's steadfast and exclusive love for his people is a model for the loving union of a married couple. This is what Katherine and Michael are entering into.
My dearest Michael, here we are again for the second time, renewing and reminding ourselves of the covenant we both entered into.
My sweet Katherine Rose, I've truly married my best friend. The past 3 months of marriage have been such a joy. I love walking out the marriage life with you.
Michael, we have learned just how hurt the world is towards love and marriage. We've heard all of the good lucks. Are you sure you don't want to change your mind? Forever is a long time. Oh, how my heart grieves that this world doesn't know that one truly can find such a lasting, fulfilling love in the person of Jesus. It's not a fairy tale, it's not wishful thinking. It's meant to be the very reality of our existence. Praise Jesus that we have tasted this love together in him.
After a few years of intense yearning and longing, many tears, lots of fellowship, and even frustration at the Lord for taking so long, and feeling like he didn't hear me, I met you. I remember praying for you when I was younger, and as I got older, I kept settling in my heart, believing the lie that a person like you didn't exist. While getting to know you, I was reminded of the prayers I prayed when I was younger, and I'm standing in awe that the Lord answered every prayer that I prayed.
There are literally millions of moments in life, but a few of them are extra special. They are bigger and more powerful than any other moments. They are the type of moments that bring new meaning and color to all of the other moments that will follow. I invite you, Katherine and Michael, to one of the most important defining moments of your lives. Look into each other's eyes, take a deep breath. This is the beginning of your moment.
Michael has always been there for me. He graduates college and meets science, and I'm going, yes, he's coming home now. I get to see him again. And I think it was a couple days before, he goes, hey bro, I'm not coming home. I asked him, I said, why aren't you coming home? And he says, I met someone. I knew he was the type of one to wait for the perfect one. And so when I knew he wasn't coming home to his best friend, I was a little devastated, but I knew that there was something special about this girl. They finally came down and visited one time, pulled up to my house, and she gets out, and I was like, didn't even introduce myself. I just yep, she's it.
The first time I met Michael, we had him over for dinner. That first night he told me he has his degree in meat science. He's interested in my daughter, wants to go hunting, and loves the Lord deeply. I think he won me over that first night. Of course, I didn't tell him that. And you would have been proud of me. I didn't clean one shotgun or sharpen one knife that night. We've gone through challenging times, but Michael has continually shown humility toward Katherine and us. Michael, you're a man of integrity, and you have already shown you are a great protector and a provider for Katherine. You are a remarkable young woman, Katherine. Your character has been forged through many trials, but you have always kept your focus on the Lord. A while back, you gave me a small heart locket, and that day you asked me to guard your heart until you got married. I took that ask very seriously. Thus, the need for shotguns and knives. This heart locket that you gave me to look after, today I pass this on to Michael, and how he now becomes the guardian or protector of your heart. Goose, what time is it?
Game time.
All right. What do you get to do today?
Get to marry Michael.
Ladies and gentlemen, give a very round of applause for our union man, Mr. and Mrs. Hubert Costanza.
Well, I wanted to take a moment and thank each and every one of you for coming and partaking of this day with Michael and I. My prayer is that Christ was reflected today, that all of you got a small glimpse of the heavenly love that all of us have access to. He is a father in pursuit of his children, and what a beautiful thought that is. My prayer is that if you do not know this Jesus whom we love and serve, that you were able to get a taste today of just how loving and kind he truly is.
My dearest sister, there are so many things I could say to you today, dear one. Today is the day you have been dreaming of your entire life. The Lord has answered years of prayers over you that I have been praying specifically. I remember the day you were born and how excited I was to finally have a little sibling. It was one of the most amazing days of my life. I saw you take your first breath and enter into this world. I instantly fell in love with you at every opportunity, and I wanted to help with your care. Even though you could be extra sassy to me, your big sister, at even a young age, you were kind, gentle, and strong. During the hardest times in your life, I have seen you develop roots in your Savior. You have a firm hope and foundation that only comes from being rooted and grounded in the Lord.
Dear Lord, as this couple begins their lives together on this, their wedding day, renewal day, I pray that their hearts will unite as one with you in their desire to make you the center. Let them know that two are better than one as they mutually invest in and depend on each other, but that the third strand of their marriage ties should always be with you.
Dad, I just wanted to say I'm thankful that you're my dad. I am so thankful for how you have so faithfully led me. And I love you, Mom, very much. You are one of my best friends, and I am so thankful for you and how much you have just so graciously loved me all these years.
Well, Dad, I now get the honor to ask the question of blessing. Who today gives this beautifully divine woman that should marry this stud of a man?
My mother and I. Michael and Katherine, do you take one another to live together in the covenant of faith, hope, and love, according to the intentions and purpose of God for your lives together in Jesus Christ?
We do.
Amen.
Because Michael and Katherine have desired each other in marriage and have witnessed this before God in our gathering, affirming their acceptance of their responsibilities of such union, and have pledged their love and faith to each other, sealing their vows in the giving and the receiving of rings, I pronounce that they are husband and wife. Those that God has joined together, let no man put asunder. Michael, you may kiss your bride again. It is with great pleasure that I now present to you and to the whole world for the very second time, officially as husband and wife, Mr. and Mrs. Michael Pugrad Stanza.
I think that was cool.
I hit her in the head.
That did not work.